Israel-Gaza Iran War News Live Update. Israel fears Hezbollah cross-border firing may escalate. Jerusalem. On Sunday, June 16, the Israeli military warned that Hezbollah firing into Israel could escalate. Hezbollah's rising aggression is pushing us to the edge of a bigger escalation, one that could have terrible ramifications for Lebanon and the entire region, Israeli military spokesperson Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari warned in an English video. Iran-backed Hezbollah launched the heaviest missile and drone barrage in 8 months of fighting Israel in parallel with the Gaza war last week. After a week of fierce exchanges, Hezbollah firing dropped on Sunday, and the Israeli military announced it had carried out 3 airstrikes in southern Lebanon. For aid, Israeli military halt Gaza operations. The road between the Kerem Shalom crossing to the Salah al-Din Road and northwards would remain silent from 5 to 1600 hours Greenwich Mean Time till further notice. Hezbollah launches large rockets at Israel after key leader dies. The Israeli bombing in Joya, South Lebanon, on June 11 killed 3 Hezbollah members including Taleb Abdullah, the senior field commander. Hamas official urges U.S. to encourage Israel to cease Gaza war. On May 31, U.S. President Joe Biden announced Israel's 3-phase ceasefire proposal, which calls for a permanent end to hostilities, the return of Israeli captives and Palestinian detainees, and Gaza reconstruction. American and French negotiators are trying to end Lebanon's southern border conflict. Hezbollah won't stop firing until Israel stops bombing Gaza. As long as Lebanon's border is secure, Israel would safeguard its inhabitants, Hagari stated. Rappler.com. Comments, questions, or insights on this story? Join any chat room by downloading the Rappler Communities app for iOS, Android, or web and tapping the Community tab. See you. Negotiations are underway between the U.S. and France to end Lebanon's southern border conflict. Hezbollah won't stop firing until Israel stops bombing Gaza. Revolution Books hosted an emergency program on Sunday, June 9, with a broad attendance. Many came to support Toumaj Salehi and other Iranian political prisoners. The 2022-23 Woman, Life, Freedom uprising in Iran led to the detention of Iranian rapper Toumaj. Toumaj received a hanging sentence on April 24. The execution might happen any time. According to program host Miles Soley of the revolutionary rock band Outer National, this case and the cause of liberating all Iranian political prisoners are urgent. Bringing together diverse voices to stop this execution. Background of repression. At the program, participants learned about the execution order. Tens of thousands of women protested the hijab in September 2022. This humiliating law got 22-year-old Mahsa Jina Amini detained. She died in police custody. Yes, this was murder. It started the wave of protests by women, men, and people from all backgrounds that became the biggest danger to the Iranian dictatorship since the 1980s. Government forces killed hundreds and arrested thousands of protesters. Toumaj Salehi, a beloved rebel rap musician, bravely opposed the brutally authoritarian, woman-hating theocracy of the Islamic Republic of Iran, which enslaves Islamic culture and law. He fought this struggle with bold songs, films, and street activism. Like many political prisoners, Toumaj has experienced months of severe torture and solitary incarceration. The regime has utilized the death penalty to consolidate control and repress political dissent since the 2022-23 revolt. It controls by violent punishment and repression. It executed 850 people in 2023. And executions have accelerated this year. The International Emergency Campaign to Free Iranian Political Prisoners Now and its emergency program emphasize the need to oppose Iran's harsh regime. However, it is right and important to strongly condemn and oppose U.S. imperialism, the world's greatest oppressor, from meddling in Iran, attacking Iran, and tightening its sanctions that have killed thousands of Iranians.